Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu has arrived in Florida for talks with US President Donald Trump. Both leaders are set to discuss the next steps of the Gaza truce plan, and this will be the sixth meeting between the two leaders this year itself, the fifth one taking place in the US. The meeting is scheduled at Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate at 3:30 p.m. local time as Washington looks to create fresh momentum for a US-brokered ceasefire in Gaza that could be in danger of stalling before a complicated second phase even begins. A wide range of regional issues are expected to be discussed, including Iran, talks on an Israel-Syria security agreement, the ceasefire with Hezbollah in Lebanon, and the next phase of the Gaza deal. In the meantime, Israel, Greece and Cyprus have signed a trilateral work plan for military cooperation for 2026 in a move that further deepens security coordination among Turkey's regional rivals in the eastern Mediterranean. According to the IDF, the agreement also includes bilateral work plans between the IDF, Greece Armed Forces and the Cyprus National Guard. It covers joint exercises and training, creation of working groups and strategic military dialogue on shared security challenges. Netanyahu had hosted Greek Prime Minister and the Cyprus President in Jerusalem just last week in a bid to deliver a pointed message towards Ankara. On the other hand, Hezbollah has accused Israel of failing to abide by a ceasefire agreement which was reached last year, which stopped the year-long war. Hezbollah leader Naim Qassem said that the move to disarm the group in Lebanon is an Israeli-American plan.
Disarmament is an Israeli-American plan to demand exclusive arms control while Israel is committing aggression and US is imposing its will on Lebanon, stripping it of its power, means that you are not working in Lebanon's interest, but rather in the interest of what Israel wants.
The Lebanese military, under US pressure, is expected to complete Hezbollah's disarmament south of the Litani River, located about 30 kilometers or 19 miles from the border with Israel. By the end of this year, it is also expected to disarm the Iran-backed group in the rest of the country. Parallel to this, Israel continues to build its arsenal of advanced weaponry to tackle incoming projectiles in its territory. On Sunday, Israel's defense ministry deployed a new Iron Beam laser system. The system was delivered to the Air Force at a ceremony in northern Israel to help it intercept aerial threats. Israeli Defense Minister Israel Katz said that the high-power laser interception system achieved full operational maturity and had successfully executed multiple interceptions. Co-developed by Elbit Systems and Rafael Advanced Defense Systems, Iron Beam is a decade-old project of Israel. Its induction was fast-tracked after the country's missile defense system failed to intercept all projectiles fired by Iran towards Israeli territory during the 12-day war. Iran, on the other hand, has claimed that Russia sent 3 of its communication satellites into orbit on Sunday. The Iranian media reports have suggested that the Russian Soyuz rocket launched satellites to circle Earth in a 500-kilometer orbit from the Vostochny launch pad in eastern Russia. The report added that 3 satellites are dubbed Paya, Kausar and Zafar 2. Iranian media said that the satellites are meant to be used for observation and were designed by the private sector. So far, Iran has carried out 10 satellite launches in the last 2 years, including one in July from the same launch site in Russia.